Guys, don't you think it's kind of ironic, strange, odd that Russia was carrying out Russia called surprise nuclear attack exercise. So they was doing nuclear attack exercises. At the same time, we had the government here in the United States, feds practice nuclear evacuation of U.S. Capitol. That is kind of odd, don't you think? They're happening both at the same time. Could they be connected? Could they know something is coming? What do you think is actually going on here? Both of these articles from the Hal Turner radio show, but these actually did happen 100% because I've checked into it on other websites also. It got a good amount of views here, it shows anyway. 22,235 views. That's pretty good for a website. Dang. I didn't know he was doing that good on his website, but I just now noticed that. Good for you, Hal Turner. That is very difficult to get. 22,000 views on an article on a website right now, especially alternative news type article. But these helicopters are coming into D.C. as a practice run to evacuate Congress and some of the Senate. Video below shows that last night the U.S. government practiced emergency helicopter evacuation of persons from the United States Capitol building. With potential nuclear war coming, at least 12 helicopters participated in this exercise. In the video below, you will see and hear helicopters approaching and landing at the U.S. Capitol. The cameraman confirms these are contingency of government helicopters from local police and military. Given the capacities of each helicopter, they can only evacuate 1/4 of the House and a full Senate, but in the time it took for just 3 helicopters to land, these submarine-based ballistic missile would have reached the U.S. Capitol. This exercise was a complete failure. Sorry, my throat's sore, guys, right now. The government is conducting these exercises because it is now clear that some type of evacuation of elected officials is likely to be necessary in the very near future. And like I said, they're doing this. I'm not going to play this video because of the copyright issues and things like that, but you can go to Hal Turner's radio show website, can't talk today, and watch this article. Or watch this video. What is wrong with me today? Anyway, it's very strange. They're doing this, and essentially at the same time, Russia is doing this. Russia calls surprise nuclear attack exercise. Without any warning, Russian President Vladimir Putin activated a SNAP strategic nuclear deterrence exercise. The drill happening right now on Tuesday involves ballistic and cruise missile launches. So they are doing this at the same time the United States is doing this. Very, very odd, don't you think? And we also have this right here. You probably heard about this already. This is from the American Military News. Lawmakers propose amendment to address mass casualty events amid rising political tension. So they are definitely getting ready for something major. Because we have this, they want to be able to replace half of Congress, pretty much like this, without the usual process. They want to be able to just appoint people, have people already ready to go to appoint in case half the Congress is wiped out. What would wipe out half the Congress? A nuclear war. A massive civil war, but mainly a nuclear war because that could happen really, really quickly. So we have, like I said, this, and we have this, and we have this, and we have this election coming up or selection coming up. So they're definitely expecting something major, and they want to be certain that they can keep the government going, keep the power structure going. Piss on us out here. They don't care about the American people. They don't care about any of that. They're worried about themselves. As you can see here, they're worried about evacuating Congress and getting to the bunkers, essentially. And these helicopters picking these Congress people up, Congress members up, are to fly to, no doubt, a secret location where there are nuclear bunkers. And who knows how this is set up. They may have these where they can just fly, right in, pretty much, and land and then close that up with these helicopters. I mean, I don't know. Most likely that's probably how it is. They have it where it can open up. I'm not saying it's this way. I've not seen it. Obviously, I don't know where it's at. But, they have them close to D.C. They will fly in. And more than likely, they have where they can land right inside the bunker, most likely. Very possible, man. I don't know, like I said, but that makes a lot of sense because if you're having to do it quickly, evacuate, fly, land in the bunker, and close everything off, that nuclear bunker. And no doubt it costed us, the taxpayers, hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars to build this bunker to protect these Congress members, and we're on our own. We're always on our own. We have no civil defense here in the United States any longer. We have no bomb shelters that are being kept stocked that the people know about, that the people are supposed to go to. Nothing like that. Russia does. Russia has huge shelters in Moscow and no doubt in other locations too. And they actually run drills of getting the population into those shelters in case they are attacked. They've been planning for this for a long time, and they have been planning to save some of their people, at least all as they can. The United States government are worried about saving themselves, saving the Congress and the Senate because we are important. However, definitely something going on. If you look at this, I mean, carrying this drill out, flying these helicopters in, and doing all this, at the same time Russia is doing this, and then we have this election coming up. We have all kinds of things. The border opened up. They know something's happening. They may be planning. They may be planning it their own self, so they can implement, martial law. Complete total lockdowns and martial law. Who knows what's going to happen? But I'm really nervous about this election because it seems like that they're building up to right around this election time. So who knows exactly what they have planned? I don't know. But I know if you look at everything that's going on and what they're doing, like these exercises and things, trying to put things like this, lawmakers propose amendment to address mass casualty events amid rising political tensions. They're saying there it's political tensions, so they're trying to act like it's going to be, a civil war after the election. People going to get wiped out in Congress because of what happened on January the 6th. The mostly peaceful protest that happened on January the 6th. They're using that for an excuse, but, that wasn't. Something like that isn't going to wipe out half of Congress. Obviously, in my opinion, more than likely this could wipe out half of Congress or all of Congress. And this, Russia doing this, exercises, and the United States doing this at the same time, very, very suspicious in my opinion. Anyway, guys, make sure to think in the comments below. I'm going to go get something to eat fixed because I am hungry. Like I said, I just got back a few minutes ago and I got a message about this from KC Little Al. Sent this message to me actually. KC, like a K and a C. Not Casey, but KC Little Al. Sent this to me and I looked on this, looked at this, and looked at this, and looked at a couple more articles, and I said, this definitely looks like something I need to talk about here on my channel, at least briefly in this video. But I want to ask you all what you think. Do you think they know something's going to happen? Do you think that they are going to do it themselves? Do you think that is just being precautious? Know what you think in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video, hopefully.